Heat race number 1, heat race number 2. Getting ready to roll to the speedway. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. Courtesy of our friends at Shaw Race Cars and Murphy Oil. Luke Reuter out of Hanson, Kentucky, the 18 on the pole, and Gregory LaCrosse out of Milton, Florida, the 87L. Dylan Usry out of Cottondale, Florida, the 71, and the 67 of Marvin Halverson. Go to the outside, Marvin, of course, right here in town in Milton. That's row 2. Row 3, it'll be Dallas Listvan out of Milton in the 99, and Rob Brillhart out of Crystal, Michigan, the 77B, and Mickey Trosclair out of Luling, Louisiana, in the 571. Those are your cars and stars for Murphy Oil Company, Shaw Race Cars, heat race number 2. Oh my goodness! Chris, look at that number 15 car at the back. We thought we had a Stinger shaggin' wagon. Look at the 15 machine. Holy goodness, the Griswolds are here tonight. Yes, go ahead, caller. Oh, here's his name. He was late to the card. If I hit refresh, that'll get me there too. Joe Richbroer out of Canton, Florida, home of the Griswold machine. Oh, and just in time, it's a live look-in on IMCA TV. Hello to all of our folks. We got to make sure we got the YouTubers involved tonight, too. All righty, here we go. Luke Reuter out of Hanson, Kentucky in the 18, and Gregory LaCrosse from Milton in the 87L. Green's up, here we go. Feel the work down into turn number 1 and 2, but it's the 18 machine of Luke Reuter out of Kentucky, your race leader. 71 machine on the hustle of Usry. Usry there in the 71 car to the number 2 spot. Battle for third, the 99 of Listvan, and that Mickey Trosclair machine, the 521. Trosclair down on the bottom of the 8, in the inside of the 99 of Listvan. Listvan up on the top, going to keep that 99 to the number 3 spot, but it's still your race leader, Luke Reuter. Off a turn 4, down the front, straight away they hustle. Still that 18 at Reuter. Reuter, your leader. Battles ensuing back here as Trosclair has come to third. Now here comes Rob Brillhart out of Crystal, Michigan in the 77B down around the inside of Listvan's number 99 off of turn number 4. Listvan on the outside, Brillhart on the bottom. That time there's 4 to go. 8-lap heat race for your Cruza Street Stocks as they thunder down the front straightaway. Your race leader still is that 18 machine of Luke Reuter. Down off of turn number 4, 2 to go for Luke Reuter, your race leader. Reuter on out front, followed by the 71 machine of Usry. In that number 2 spot, then it is Trosclair in third. White flags out, 1 circuit remaining. Checkered flag coming. Luke Reuter with the win. 71 of Dylan Usry coming on second. 521 of Mickey Trosclair going at third, and fourth. I'll go to the 77 of Rob Brillhart. So that wraps up your 2 heat races for your Cruise Street Stocks, and now it's time for 6 Friesen Performance IMCA Modified Qualifiers here for race number 3 of the IMCA TV Clash on the Coast. Great to have each and every one of you here. Great to have every one of you tuned on in for a little live look in. Here we go. Dynamic Drivelines Heat Race number 1. Greg Hopkins out of Repton, Alabama. The G17 on the pole, and Bill Roberts Jr. out of Burlington, Iowa, the 5R. Row number 2 to the inside. It is the 5 of Locust Grove, Arkansas's Jeff Taylor. And his outside, that'll be the 27 of Caden Mitchell out of Kennett, Missouri. Row number 3 to the inside, Eddie Seitz out of Towanda, Pennsylvania, the 5S. And Jason Lockwood out of Milton, Florida, the 46. Row number 4, it'll be Troy Shaberg out of Amity, Arkansas, the 7S. And Britt Hartwick out of Quitman, Arkansas, in the 9. Final 2 starters will be Drew Charlson out of New Bremen, Ohio, the 21C. And the 38M out of Brandon, Florida, that'll be Jordan Miller. Way it'll work tonight, we have 6 heat races. Out of the 6 heat races, the magic number is 3. Top 3 cars transfer into tonight's 25-lap A-main event. All the other cars will go to a series of 3 B mains, where the magic number in the B mains are 2. So we'll take 18 out of our heat races. We'll bring the remainder of the 24 cars, 6 of them, out of our B mains later this evening. Chris Malacote at home watching. Ralph Feeney and the gang up there in Crystal, Michigan. Robert Stover tuned on in. That's the living legend right there from Jefferson, Iowa, that is. Modified heat race number 1 of 6, getting ready to come to life down at a turn at number 3 and 4. It'll be Greg Hopkins from Alabama and Bill Roberts from Iowa in row number 1. 8 laps the distance. Green is out. Dynamic Drivelines heat race number 1. Feel the rotate down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Roberts around. Oh boy, what a good job. Roberts got a little help from his friend, Greg Hopkins. Hopkins says, dude, we don't need a yellow, and Peyton Taylor was puckered up to about a 286. Off of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Here we go, 3 wide down there. It is going to be the 9 machine of Hartwig. Eddie Seitz in the 5 out of Pennsylvania, the 27 of Mitchell. Jeff Taylor in a bump spot. He is the 3rd and final transfer car. Right now, if this was over, Eddie Seitz would have a great B-main starting spot in that 5S machine. Brent Hartwig out of Quitman, Arkansas, down around the bottom of the 9 car, trying to hustle. He is right there in the number 5 spot now. He'll change his lane to the top. Oh boy! Wholesale lane changes and a shot across the nose. He'll keep her there in the number 5 spot. Working off a 2 and down the back straightaway. Still Hopkins, your race leader, followed by Roberts, Taylor, Seitz, and the 9 machine of Hartwig. Hartwig right there down the front straightaway. Looking at this great battle between a pair of 5 machines, a 5S of Eddie Seitz out of Pennsylvania on the bottom side. Now going to rotate into the transfer spot. Brent Hartwig in the 9 cars coming. Hartwig downstairs, Taylor on the outside. Jeff Taylor, you've now seen yourself to an okay starting spot in the B main, going back to 5th. 5th in the 5TH machine is Taylor. On down the back straightaway now, Brent Hartwig is not done. He has got that foot to the floor and looking for more. Down into turn number 3 and 4, Brent Hartwig gonna hurry to the outside, looking for 3rd. It's wheel to wheel down the front straightaway. Into turn number 1 and 2, Brent Hartwig looking for the daily double down the back straightaway. Boom, bang, got him. You've got Hartwig from 5th to the number 2, from 4th to 2nd right now. Brent Hartwig in the 9 car started back in the 8th spot. Down the front straightaway, the white flag's out and 1 to go. Hartwig looking at the 9 car to the outside. Off of 2 and down the back straightaway. Hartwig now, he is not DUN done. He's ready for more. Hartwig to the outside of the racetrack. Hopkins on the bottom. Off of turn 4. Boom, bang, got him. It's Brent Hartwig to the win. Wow, what a heat race, number 1. Woo! Woo, I'm done. I've seen enough. I can go home. Woo! Your top 3 transfer cars will be the 5 of Jeff Taylor. Excuse me, the 5. 5R Machine of Bill Roberts coming home in 3rd. G17 of Greg Hopkins going 2nd and picking up the win. Brent Hartwig at Equipment Arkansas with a wing-dang-doodle of a run. Here we go, and I guarantee you, folks, it ain't done. It's only getting better. Here is Performance Bodies starting grid for heat race number 2. On the pole out of Newton, Iowa, it is the 111 of Ethan Broxma, and the A1 is Jeremy Russell out of Brooklyn, Arkansas. Row number 2, it is Nathan Stewart out of Bryant, Arkansas in the 15, and nope, it's not Junior Sams. It is Matt Shavers in the Pace, Florida, number BR549. Row number 3 to the inside, Chris Touchton out of Milton, Florida in the 82, and Ryan Heskett out of North Muskegon, Michigan in the 05. Final 3 starters, we'll see Ryan Jenkins out of Blair, Nebraska, the 6J, Chuck Sanders from Little Rock, Arkansas, the 4TW, and Drake Finley in the 5F out of Bryant, Arkansas. Those are your cars and their starting positions for Performance Bodies Heat Race number 1. Real quick, Southern Raceway, what'd you think of that first heat race? A couple of you were a little excited. The rest of you will get there by the end of the night. One to go, going to be the command out of the starter stand. And next time, we will go to 8 laps the distance. Top 3 cars transferring to the A. We've seen it done. Brent Hartwig was a +7 from an 8th starting spot to the win. Who can do the same thing out of heat race number 2? Performance Bodies, heat race number 2. Best in the business since 1980. Our friends up at Performance Bodies in Cedar Falls, Iowa, taking care of all. Doesn't matter what kind of racing needs you got, Performance Bodies. They'll get you all fixed up with same-day shipping. Looking into turn number 3 and 4, Broxma and Russell up there on row number 1. The green is out, and here we go. Oh, boy, Franchetti, he's awful steady. Look at that on 111 of Ethan Broxma to the race lead. Oh, Russell up the hill. He is going to lose a ton of spots as the 15 machine of Nathan Stewart now. Stewart working there. Hang tight. Look out. Ton of right side romance and big time down the front straightaway. Look out. Sparklers and snakes, and they're stacked up on the front straightaway. Oh, that thing got nasty in turn number 3 with the 05 machine of Ryan Heskett. Just did not turn, came up the hill. Got up the hill, made contact with the BR549 of Matt Shavers out of Pace, Florida. We did get 1 lap in the books. Everybody but the 2 caution cars were scored through. So for those of you watching at home and on Facebook Live, let's relive this, Todd Cooney. Here comes the 05, and whoa, boy, she just don't turn. Stand on her, son. Got her cranked to the left. She ain't turning right. And then here's where it's going to get nasty. Bang. Sparklers and snakes arrive, and caution comes out. So, looks like lineup is good. Jason Stensfield tuned on in. Great to have you tuned in and watching tonight on IMCA TV. Appreciate it. Here we go. Next time by, we'll see 1 to go. Ethan Broxma, your race leader in the 150 or the 111. The 15 of Nathan Stewart in second. So 1 lap in the books, getting ready to go back to the green flag. Ethan Broxma, your race leader. Like heat race number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 will be looking for the top 3 transfer cars to the A main. Down the front straightaway, lights come back to the green. It's waving, and it's Broxma going to lead number 8 down into turn number 1. The 111 of Broxma. Look at this, Ryan Jenkins. We saw from 8th to 1st. Now we're looking from 7th to 2nd. Look at this, Drake Finley from the outhouse up to 3rd. The yellow machine started dead last. That's Finley in the 5F car to the number 3 spot. Ethan Broxma is going to be a tough one to catch in this one. The Newton, Iowa racer down the back straightaway. That last time put some lead, put a little bit on him. Off of 4, it'll be the 111 of Broxma. Down the front straightaway, it is Broxma, your leader. Jenkins working 2nd. 3rd right now is Drake Finley. Yellow's out, got 1 dead on the back straightaway. Yellow out, 1 dead on the back straightaway. So the BR549, that's probably not the one that Junior Samples is going to be having for sale on the hee-haw lot. So they'll need a hook from the rear, a hook on the tail. So field on out. So they get the BR549 hee-haw machine picked up on the back straightaway. Still Ethan Broxma. Ryan Jenkins not picking up on the transponder for those of you watching on the ticker or my race pass. He is in 2nd. 3rd right now is the 5F of Drake Finley. He has come from dead last in that 5F car up into the number 3 spot. The Bryant, Arkansas racer. Well, that don't look good. Something about the drive shaft hanging out of the backside of the transmission does not mean it's well. 3 down, 5 to go. 3 down and 5 to go. Once again, we do thank and appreciate each and every one of you for being here with us tonight and watching at home on IMCA TV. Don't forget, we'll be right back here tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Looking for the green flag. It is up, it's out, and we're back underway. Drake Finley's going to show Ryan Jenkins that 5 is better than 6 and does come before it. Izell hustle off at 2 and out of back straightaway. Jenkins says, I don't care what your number is. I'm going to beat you to turn number 3 and keep this number 2 spot. 6 is 2, 111 is 1. It's all ones out front. Still Broxma. Great battle for 2nd. Look at them. They get together at the flag stand. Finley right there. Now your race to the number 2 spot. Drake Finley up to 2nd. Ryan Jenkins back to 3rd. Jenkins will storm back to the bottom of the racetrack. Jenkins downstairs. Looks like that left front might be going down after that contact with Finley. We'll keep an eye on it down the front straightaway. We are 3 to go. Here comes the 4TW Chuck Sanders. Sanders going to come to the inside. That contact between Jenkins and Finley may have took some drive out of that 5 car. As it's Sanders in the 4TW now into the number 3 spot. Field to rotate off at 2 and out of back straightaway. Still Broxma. Finley wanting to get back. He does not want to run up B main. He wants to get back around fellow Arkansas racer Chuck Sanders in the 4TW. He's only got a lap to do it though. Down the back straightaway, gonna make this one like make it as easy as taking candy from a baby. He does her. It's like shooting fish in a barrel for Ethan Broxma in the 111. Ryan Jenkins will come home in the number 2 spot, and Chuck Sanders finishing in 3rd. Finley. So apparently Finley not happy with Jenkins, and he showed him across the nose. You know what? They said no fighting, and they said no shovels. Apparently the 5F didn't get the part about your race car. Whew. Yeah, like I say, let's just do it Chili Bowl style. If you're mad at somebody, pull them down to the front chute and see what we got. Don't condone it, of course, but it does make for good TV. Third heat race, and I believe final of your live look-in. This will be your final heat race live look-in, Race Wrap Express heat race number 3. This car has been to victory lane with Joseph Joyner. Tonight it'll see if it can go to victory lane with the hot shoe out of Springfield, Missouri, Ryan Gilmore. Into his outside, sophomore season racer, but a ton of experience. The young racer out of Chelsea, Iowa, it is Damon Murdy. Row number 2 to the inside, Steve Gustoff, senior out of Milan, Illinois, the 37. The 86 is Brian Ray Flowers out of Hobbs, New Mexico. Row number 3 now, Casey Finley out of Bryan, Arkansas, the 17F, and Preston Sones out of Milton, Florida, the 22. Colin Thurlby out of Traverse City, Michigan in the 47, and Dennis Schoenfeld out of Van Buren, Arkansas, the 7D, and Chase Roseborough out of West Branch, Michigan, the 17R. Those 9 drivers ready to go. Race Wrap Express heat race number 3. There it is. I was looking for it on the YouTube earlier. Looking to go to the green flag. Like we said, this will be your third and final look in. The rest of them, you'll have to go pay to watch. Green's out down the front straightaway. Here we go. On down into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be the Chelsea, the game changer. Down the back straightaway, the Chelsea Charger is on the wrenches this weekend, but it is the game changer. Your race leader, Dallin Murdy. Dallin Murdy, Friesen Performance IMCA National Rookie of the Year runner-up last season. Setting his second year behind the wheel of a modified, looking at to go. I mean, he's only got other couple credits to his win. 2 back-to-back IMCA Stock Car Super National Championships for the young racer, the second-generation driver out of Iowa. Gilmore, of course, big credits to him. Look at this. Here comes Thurlby. Thurlby in the 47 car, following Finley. Casey Finley in the 17F on the outside. Brian Ray Flowers right there in third. Gilmore is second, and Murdy is your race leader. They'll work him on down. Dallin Murdy out front. Man, what a lead. 2.5 seconds the deficit. Back to Ryan Gilmore. Gilmore was the quickest car in hot laps, but whatever Gilmore had, Murdy found as he got way high that time. Gilmore's got company. Here comes Brian Ray Flowers. Flowers out of Hobbs, New Mexico, working that 86 car to the number 3 position. On down the back straightaway, they work on down. The front straightaway, 2 to go. Murdy way out front, your race leader. Into turn 3, off of turn number 4. It'll be Dallin Murdy, your race leader in the 99X machine. Murdy, wick turned up, kite string hung way out. 4-second advantage. How big is 4 seconds? It's a straightaway here at Southern Raceway in Milton, Florida. He'll pick up heat race number 3. It's Dallin Murdy. Second off the line, we'll go to the 0-1 of Ryan Gilmore. And Brian Ray Flowers going to come home in the number 3 spot. So it'll be Dallin Murdy picking up heat race number 3 here tonight. Race Wraps Express, heat race number 3. So for all of you folks getting a little YouTube, little Facebook, little wherever you was getting that live look in, still got time to head out to IMCA TV and pick up tonight's event. So for those of you who are tuned in and watching, stay with us. For those of you who are on the look in, we'll see you back tomorrow.